Laura. My name is Laura Ribbons. This is segment 8 to 10 minutes. Let's go for 10 minutes. Looking for standing work to work the abs and the legs. All right, grab a chair or some countertop if you'd like to use it for balance. Meanwhile, take those arms, sit down. Now, your abdominal areas are so interesting. Years ago, they thought they could snip off part of the abdominals and they'd all be in separate pieces. Not so. The muscle fibers in the abdominal area and your torso, they criss and cross and intermingle. So, thumb on your ribs, little finger on your hips, feet apart. Ribs to hips, ribs to hips, ribs to hips. Exhale. Because this is something, if you master it, you can do it all day. Rectus abdominis. From like the middle of the sternum, rib cage, down to the pubic bone. So this long muscle here, which has striation across, little like they have lines across them, which is actually a real thick band that helps keep the integrity of this muscle. And depending on your body and your makeup, not face makeup, body genetic makeup, those striations, when you tone and lose body fat, you can see the striation, that lean alba down the middle, and you can also see these good morning, these tendinous bands. And that's why they call it a six-pack. Some people have a four-pack. But ribs to hips, really important. Now keep it. Shoulders. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see that I'm not leaning forward. I'm just pulling my ribs to my hips. Abs are in. Now as I hold them in, I can start to feel the tension inside and on my back. That's my abdominals working. Add a pelvic floor lift, a Kegel, like you're pulling up, you're peeing and holding that urine in. That's your pelvic floor. Pull it in. Now, you got the ribs to hips, over. Come on, keep it tight. One side, 8, contract it, right here. Think of squeezing. You also have obliques, internal and external, and they wrap around your body from your back. Up, contract it, contract it. Come on, I'm pulling in this as much as I can. You might feel this in your back. Nice. Loosen it up. Forget the ribs to hips. Think about the hips. One hip lift, then the other hip. You have muscle fibers down the side of your body that help lift that hip up. Abs in. Ready? You have the other side. Give me a quick hula hoop circle with the hips. All right. Stabilize. Ribs to hips. Let's go. Over. Bring it up. The work is on the way up. Think of squeezing. Hip bones. Pulling in. Like a drawstring bag. Pull in. Yes. 4 more. 3, right here. 2. 1. Nice. Release it. Good. Now, if you can stabilize with your midsection while you work your legs, awesome. All right. Ready? Because that's the key, right? You should be using this all day long. Let's go. Tapping out. Move back a little bit. Simple lunges. But as you warm up in your lunges, you have to take a baby step and then a little bit bigger step. And then you find where you can go for those lunges. Abdominals going with you. Nice. One leg, 8 times. 8, 7, 6, ribs to hip. 5, 4, come on, 3, 2, 1, other leg, 8. After this, you get a rest of the abs. Pull them in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax the abdominals, shoulders. Whee! All right. Ready? One leg front. This is when I'm going to move that chair over. So I want to make sure I show you how you can use the chair. All right, one leg in front. Lift your back leg. Okay, you got that part? Lift it. Now lift it, contract it. That means right knee are tight. Ribs to hips. Bend. Now when you bend, it's not you leaning forward, it's you sticking your butt out behind you. And then squeezing it to come up. Quad, glute, and this guy back here is tight. And again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You have one more set. 8, 7. You should feel it in that butt. 6, 5. This is the leg you're standing on. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Stick that butt out behind you. Both feet down. Come on, you should feel it more in that standing leg. Lower back. Built-in rest. Lower back. 2 more. All right. I think today is, in real time, September, is it the 10th? Anyway, I'm trying something new. I started yesterday. It helps with skin you don't like. I can't wait to report it and tell you what happens. Okay, here we go. One day, hold me accountable to report back in. Standing up. Back leg, lift, lift. Now your glutes and your hamstrings, they are responsible for hip extension. This is hip extension going behind you. Now I want you to lift and hold it. I'm going to back up. Lift and hold it. You ready? Sit down. Come up. So the leg you're standing on, that rear end is stretching out and then firing to bring you up. Sit. Keep that other leg tight. Sit. Tempo's going to change. Sit. Come up. Sit. Come up. Come on. Tighten this guy up. Woo! Abs are in, yes? Sit. Come up. And again. You're not done. This side's going to fire and you're going to feel it a lot more than the other. Come on, stick that butt up behind you. 8 more. Yes. 7. Woo! 6. 5. 4. 3. Oi. 2. 1. Feet together. Stay there. Stay there. Hands on thighs. Come on. Lower back. You ready? Woo! Stretch it. Pulling your abs each time. Come on, pull them in. We're going to change this to a standing exercise. You ready? Ribs to hips. Ribs to hips. Ribs to hips. They should be firing away. Ribs to hips. Ribs to hips. 2 more. Hold it. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. To the sides. Out. My hands just disappear. To the ceiling. Finish it up. And hips. Smiley face. Bring the hips right up. Hip comes up. How was that? 10 minutes on the spot. Hip, hip, hip. Tomorrow's Celebration Friday. We got some fun stuff happening. 6:30 in the morning. Cayman time. And then floor work is going to be button abs on the ground. Front, left, hula hoop, hula hoop. Yeah. Have an awesome day. I appreciate you.